So I want you to see the sunset with me. Um, I'm going to be moving from this place really soon. I'm not going to be at this house anymore, and I'm not going to be able to see this sunset anymore. So I figured I would take one last video of it while it's happening. It's a pretty interesting one, too. There's a lot of rain on the horizon. The sun's already gone behind the hills, but you can still see it lighting up. Just like get as much of the sky there as possible for you. There we go. I know it's a little tilted. I know it's not perfect, but well, that's why I'm moving out of this place. It's not exactly perfect. It is nice though, and I'm gonna miss stuff like this. I don't think I'm gonna miss it all the way because I think that I'm gonna see just as many good sunsets where it is that I'm going, but this is a particularly unique view. It sees the whole valley. Um, it's sorry, it's hard to get the right tilt on this, but yeah, once you get past this tree here, it's like I see quite a lot from here, and it's pretty amazing. Um, looks like we might be having one last storm this week, but I live where the weather happens differently than almost the entire rest of the city, and it's a little bit annoying. But it also has meant that I've got to experience things that other people haven't. So I think it snows up here much more regularly than everywhere else. Whenever it's raining down there, it's snowing up here. It's a different biome. It's like living in Minecraft. Sorry if this is totally inaudible. I just brought my laptop out here to record, and it's all really impromptu. But I don't know. I figured maybe I'd say a few last things about this place or something. I'm not sure. Um, I'm really tired of living here. So it's hard to say much. It's hard to talk about what I miss yet. I don't think I'm going to be able to talk about what I miss until I miss it. Maybe there's a lesson in that, but just how about that view, huh? I I don't get to go a lot of places from here. There's nothing in walking distance. There's not even a bus stop in walking distance. So it's been kind of depressing, to be honest. Um, I'm gonna really like the new place that I'm going to. A lot more for me to do there, and also a lot more for me to do for the channel. So uh, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that I've had basically a hiatus on videos while I've been packing up my entire house. And I'm about to be in the new place, which means that from there I'll be able to make new videos, all kinds of videos, and it'll be so much easier and so much better. I'll have some new equipment to work with. I'll have room to actually do all of the stuff I've been wanting to do. I'll have room to use the equipment. Um, I don't know how live chat is on because I turned it off. um. Anyway, like I can see so much from here. The stars are like I can see so much from here. The stars are very nice at night. It's been really nice to be able to look at the stars and actually point out all the different constellations, find the planets, find the esoterically important. I was 16 and moved from my childhood, and then since I was 16 in this place, like they didn't clean it out on time for us to be case instead of any other place, was because I was moving in with a person who had like multiple children, and so the place was going to need all rooms for the my husband moved in, and that was great, but it's way too much space. It's a 3-story house. And it's always had all that stuff from previous people. Like the person I moved in with, her kids, they left a bunch of crap behind. She took a long time moving out. It was a big hassle uh, getting it all settled. It was weird. There was no divorce involved. We were never married, and we weren't actually in a relationship. It was just one of those like, oh, hey, it's to buy a house together than it is to rent a place. And this works out for both of us economically, so let's try it. And by the way, never buy a house. And by the way, never buy a house with someone unless you want everyone to think that you're married to them, because that happened, and it was extremely awkward and weird. So I really want this place just off of my credit, out of my life. And it'll be nice to move into a brand new place with my husband and being there. It'll be a much nicer place, and it's all one story. It's not going to be on the 3rd floor. Like it's not going to be three-story house. It's just going to be 1 floor worth of living space, and I'm so glad. It's going to be so much easier to make videos because I'm not going to be climbing stairs all the time. I really, I started a lot of things here, and I just felt like I haven't been able to finish anything. Like, um, oh, that's my cat in the background. I'm on the balcony, and so the cats can't come out here because they'll just jump around. They'll get on the rails, and they'll try to get onto the 2nd floor, and then they'll just try to get into the yard because they're great. They're wonderful. So nice to have them in an apartment that fits them, and that they can all kind of move into together and get along together. We've got 3 cats, and they're always not really sure what to do with this place because there's like 3 different floors of the house that they have to figure out what the territory is for, and be a lot easier with just one, and they could just settle it all out because they get along really well. I've got a photo of all 3 of them sleeping together, and only 2 of them are from the same litter. They're like 1 or 2 years apart too. So that's all about my kids. Oh, let's see. I've got my whole library in boxes. Like all of my books are packed. They're all in boxes. It's so weird. Like I can feel them in my head taking up weight. I can't wait to have them all unloaded and on shelves in the new place. I can finally just use my books. I haven't been able to use my books. It's been the weirdest thing. I like to use a lot of books at once. I like to compare between different works. I like to reference different things at once, and I have not had the space here to do that. I have not been able to have all my books on shelves at once. There's always been books in boxes. There's always been books squirreled away that I can't find. I finally found all my books while packing them, and now they're back in boxes again. So I'm going to be so glad to be in the new place and be able to use all of my stuff. So I'm really excited for what I've got planned for the channel. I'll finally have the energy and the space and the means to make and do all the stuff I've been wanting to do. It's been really hard waiting for it. I think that's the biggest thing, is that waiting. And it's in fact going to end fairly quickly. So I've still got more to pack. I've still got more to do, but I'd say 80% of my life is already boxes, if not more. Um, I finally get to part with some of the stuff I've been lugging around forever that I really don't want anymore. Just haven't figured out when to let go of. Um, it's one of the great things is that we can actually. I don't have to bring everything. The people who bought the place, they're gonna clear out all the stuff. It's a project house, so not going to get into too many details about that. It's just very personal. It feels very personal, and I think it's actually kind of boring. So I can see Venus. I don't think you can see Venus, but I don't think you can. But somewhere between those two clouds at the top, right for you, unless it's the left, Venus is coming out. It's nice to be able to see that and know that. I think the biggest thing is that I've learned a lot in this house. While I was here, I learned so much. Like the stuff I learned about the sky, I'm gonna take with me for the rest of my life. When one of my roommates, Eric Roth, he's on the YouTube, by the way. You should look him up. He's a great astrologer. He taught me all about the sky while he was here. Like just showed it all to me, pointed where all the stuff was, and like I'd always known constellations. I'd always been in love with the sky, but he really helped explain like how people have been looking at the sky since ancient times and using the same knowledge from the same stars in an unbroken line is just almost the stars is just really, really breathtaking and amazing once you start researching just how much it is that we've known um, just how much it is that we've known to times far back that we didn't know that kind of stuff. It's amazing how ancient the knowledge is, and that's all that we know. We don't really. There's all kinds of unrecorded history that we'll probably never know. We don't know how far back spoken word history goes about the stars. We just know what now we've been able to find and cobble together and figure out. So I'll probably miss this place. Yep, you can see Venus. It's above a tiny little cloud uh to the upper corner of the screen. The clouds kind of part and there's like a sort of space in the middle of those four little wispy clouds. You can see Venus there. And you'll start to see Venus more and more as time goes by. It's really nice that my webcam can pick that up. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna just wrap it up. I just wanted to kind of check in. I wanted to kind of share, I guess, one of the good things about this place because it's kind of hard to remember the good things right now. It's been a real hectic year this past year, and it's meant that like it's just really hard to think about the good times yet. But I think that eventually they'll be there in my mind, and then not only will I miss this place, but I'll have the memories to cherish. Really, really, really liking the cloud patterns tonight. Um, they're kind of amazing. So you can see that cloud actually pointing to Venus right now with its see the cloud coming from the side of the screen with a little finger poking out, and it's I'll do more cloud watching with y'all in the room. We can see more amazing surreal sky action. I'm so glad the sky is collaborating with me on this video. That's very nice of it. Sunset ASMR. Covered up, I'll shut the stream down. So I really wish I could just go ahead and make content, but I've got so much to do that isn't making content, and I'm so cooped up about it. I've been boxing up all of my art. I think all of my art is finally boxed up now, and I've found such art that I want to share here and talk about, but you know, again, it's gonna have to wait. Like, I haven't even, it's so hard to just, like, if I take a photo of it with my phone or something, it looks not nearly so great. So I just need to be able to scan it, set up the light, have a nicer place, a cleaner place that I can breathe in. It'd be so much fun to breathe. Yeah, it's gonna be good. So this has been the stars and the sunset. Get Venus and the sunset both. There you go. You can see it just right there. That's it. It's the best this place has to offer. I'll show you the new place soon. See you then.